morning, everybody. I just wanted to come up on air real quick this 4th of July morning to have a discussion with you real quick on the topic of being done with, Negro activity. And when I say Negro activity, I mean all the dumb things that people see from our culture, our communities, our people that stereotype us so that other groups of people can say, look at those people acting like N-words, or they acting like Negroes, they acting like this and stuff. And, personally, people will say, well, I don't act like that. That's not me or whatever and stuff. But there's a whole history and significance to all of that, because there would have been people like W.B. Du Bois saying there's a talented tenth, a group of people that's going to uplift the Black community. Those are doctors, lawyers, all this other stuff. And a lot of times those people would just, get to those positions of class upward mobility and economic upward mobility, and then they would just do things and look out for themselves. And that's been happening a lot throughout history. And then another thing I wanted to discuss with you all was, the man Josiah Henson, a.k.a. Uncle Tom from Harriet Beecher Stowe's book, and how, our society switched it from being Uncle Tom being the bad person and Sambo being the good person. And when in reality, Sambo was the bad person, and Josiah Henson, a.k.a. Uncle Tom, was the person who founded a whole town in somewhere in Canada for like former slaves to come to and start over anew. So he was the good person, but we didn't know any better. Now, we have 4th of July today, and people are running around. I see flags and people doing all this stuff. Hey, happy 4th of July from Black folks and white folks. Happy 4th of July, everything else. But I didn't see that same sort of enthusiasm, not quite, when it came to Juneteenth, particularly from like a white person saying, guys, I just wanted to say happy Juneteenth. I want to acknowledge what my ancestors have done in this country and everything, but I just wanted to acknowledge that to you. But they definitely will run up to you talking about happy 4th of July to acknowledge white European settlers breaking off from the crown of Britain and all that, because that's all the 4th of July is celebrating 1776, breaking from Great Britain and all this other stuff, fighting. That's white people amongst white people fighting that. We were enslaved then in 1776, just as we were in 1857 with Dred Scott. You need to read up on Frederick Douglass. What is the 4th of July to me? Y'all have a good one, and remember to keep y'all heads